Today we started school at 9:30 a.m. We call this paperwork because we school and learn every time of the day, and it does not necessarily have to do with the paper. Deshaun started with his Saxon math while Michaela read A Life of Fred, and also she's presently reading Strong and True. This is her second read. She has read it before and she's reading it again for better comprehension. While they were doing this independently, I went ahead and I had a one-on-one time with Bennett in the other room. We stopped here. Okay, it says, point to the longest line segment. Point to the longest line segment. There you go. Point to the shortest line segment. Draw a line that is longer than all of this line. Draw a line that is longer than all of them. Good. Now we're going to do this one. Point to the picture of the girl with the red hair. With the red hair is second. The girl with the red hair is second. Point to the picture that has the girl with the red hair is second. There you go. Now, the boy with the hat is first. Okay. Is there any other one?
Yeah.
That the boy is first? Is there any other picture that has the boy as the first? They point to it. So how many pictures there is the boy first?
2.
2. Good. Now the third one. The girl with the black hair is third.
Last.
Touch it. Point to it. How many of the picture is still third?
2.
Good. The girl with the black hair.
No, wait. 3.
3. Is she third here?
No.
What position is she here?
2nd.
Second. Good. She's second here. So now the girl with the black hair is first. Point to the picture with the girl with the black hair is first. During my one-on-one time with Bennett, Michaela decided to switch our location, and that is completely acceptable. Okay. Point to the triangles in each row. Benny? Point to the triangle in each of this row. Point to the triangles in each of the row.
Okay.
Point to the triangles in each row. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We're going to miss it. Maybe we need to restart.
Okay, let's restart then. Okay. Okay, keep going. Keep going. This is one of the book Bennett is working on during this school year. Good. And we do not do this every day. Once in a while, I bring it out and work on it. I like that it reinforces concepts like counting, shapes, position, without actually requiring the child to really write. Next, we practice our reading.
Mag.
Let me see. Okay. Jig and
Mag.
Okay.
He loves me because he's a dog.
Okay.
He have these.
I can see.
Jig and Mag. Jig is a chunket. Egg.
Now blend it.
Bag. Stretch it, Ben.
Stretch it.
Dog.
No, you're guessing. Stop guessing. Go back and blend it together.
Close stitch. The
Benny, what letter is this? What letter is this?
A.
What letter is this? The first one. What does it have?
A bum.
Is that a bum or a belly?
A belly.
So what letter has a belly?
B.
Okay, now can you read it now? Okay.
Bag.
Big. Okay.
Egg.
Now read it again smoothly.
Egg is a bag.
Say that again.
Bag.
What are you calling this? Say it again.
Egg.
Is what?
Bag.
Pig. Because it looks like you're
Pig.
saying peg. It's not peg. Pig.
The other one is pig.
Okay,
No,
continue.
the other one's pig.
Alright, continue.
No.
The next page.
Dead jig. One dead mag. When jig dead when he won.
You won.
He have 1 point.
He has 1 point.
And Mag is sad.
He's sad. Let me see. Look sad.
Look.
Okay, I read the next
That's say sad.
page. Oh, his face looks sad. Okay. Alright.
Oh. Jig and Mag can
Okay, sorry.
tag jig.
Mag can tag jig.
Why?
Because he likes to play. He's using Bob Books and is currently reading set 1 and today read book 7. The next one-on-one was with Kayla. So which one did you read? Which one did you read? Chapter 13. Oh, okay. Jogging. Do you want to sit on the floor? You want to sit on the floor?
I want to lay down on the floor.
Okay, lay down on the floor then. You've read it by yourself, so let me read it to you now. When Fred walked out of the kittens hospital, it was dawn. One of Fred's favorite times of the day. The flat land of Kansas stretched out before him. Teaching his Tuesday classes was still several hours away. He felt happy. Instead of breaking out into a song that he made up, happy morning, happy morning, happy morning. Oh, this was the one you came to tell me. No, it's morning. He started running. Jogging was something he did on many mornings. Happy morning, happy morning. You like that song?
Wait, are they the same thing?
Well, they look like the same thing to me, right? They do.
But they don't have those footsteps.
Yeah, maybe at this. Oh, I think this is the picture that is showing us that it is now what?
Don't.
And then this is the picture showing us that Fred is
Footstep. I mean jogging.
He's jogging, and we see it from his footprint. Okay.
Is it?
Okay. He had begun teaching at Kittens when he was 9 months old. The whole story is in Life of Fred Calculus. We have not gotten to that one.
Calculus?
We have not gotten to that one. You know, this is Life of Fred Cats. We've done Life of Fred Apples. We've done Life of Fred Butterfly. And now we are in Life of Fred Cats.
I want to do Life of Fred Dog.
Dog. Yeah, after cat is dog. So when we finish this, we'll get to dog.
We do it step by step.
Yes. When he was about 2 years old, he had seen some of his students jogging. He didn't know why they were doing that and was curious, like curious Michaela. He turned to books to find the answers. Professor Elwood's Running for Fun and Health, 1855, told him a lot. So, at the age of 2, Fred began jogging around the campus.
Why?
Because he read in this book, remember, he just read in this book, Running for Fun and Health. And he taught him a lot of things. He told him why jogging, why exercise. What is jogging?
Exercise.
Yeah, so he told him
Exercise your leg.
exercise your leg, exercise your body. So so when he found out that exercise is good for me, Fred started to jog. So at the age of 2, Fred began jogging around the campus. At first, women would stop him
How many times?
Well, they didn't tell us how many times. They just told us the age where he started from. They said he started jogging at the age of 2. Do you believe that?
Yes.
At the age of 2, that he could jog?
No.
Why don't you believe that?
Because age of 2 is for baby.
He's still baby? But we know Fred is special baby. Because Fred is even teaching at the age of 5. So he's a special one. At first...
I don't teach. I'm 5 years old and I don't teach.
You don't teach in the university, right? But do you teach other things?
Yes.
Like what? To Bennett sometimes. So you're like Fred. At first...
But Fred teaches more than me.
Yeah, Fred teaches in... So do you think this is fiction or do you think is non-fiction? Do you think it's fiction or do you think it's real?
I think it's non-fiction.
You think it's real? So you think it's possible that Fred at 5 years old was doing that?
Yes.
You think so? Okay.
Because these are equations.
Oh, that's why you think the book... But I'm not asking about the book itself. I'm asking about the story that is in the book.
No.
Okay. Okay. There are some facts in it. There are some facts like Kansas, teaching us about Kansas, teaching us about Orion's belt. Those are real, So I could say that both the stories are like fiction because a 5-year-old cannot be teaching in a university, can it? No. But I know that is some of it are facts. All right. At first, women would stop him and ask, "Where are you going, little boy? Have you lost your mommy?" They had never seen a 2-year-old boy out jogging for fun and health. Then they would realize that this was Fred and that he was their teacher in an algebra or a geometry class.
Mom, look, I have a trick.
Okay.
So, let's leave this part alone. Look, 5 plus 8. Now it's 8 plus 5.
So what kind of property is
6 plus 5, 7. That's 7 plus 6.
Do you remember the name of that property of addition?
Construction.
Commutative.
Commutative.
It's a big word. It's a fancy big word. That's why sometimes it's difficult for you to pronounce. But I know you knew what I was asking. Commutative property.
Okay.
When you switch the addend, you will still get the same
number.
The same sum.
All of these are the team, but they just switched the number.
Did you notice another pattern here?
I know.
Okay, tell me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So what were they doing? What's the pattern there?
Numbers.
What?
1, 2. Wait, they go up and down.
Good. So they are increasing by 1. And this one is increasing by 1, right? No, this one is doing what? Is it increasing by 1 or decreasing by 1?
Decreasing.
And the one on top is doing what?
Increasing.
Good. So if you know 9 plus 4 plus 9 is 13. So the next one will be what? I will do what to the top number? Increase or decrease?
Increase.
And then I'll do what to the bottom number?
Decrease.
So it will now be 8.
8.
Good. And then what's the next number that will make 13?
6.
And?
7.
Good. And then what's the number that will make 13 again?
7 and 6.
Good. And what's the number that will make 13 again?
8 and 5.
Do you see? So we could use commutative property, and also we can use the pattern that we just saw. The top number is increasing by 1. And then the bottom number is decreasing by
1.
That is how you can make the same number when you're making the sums.
One of my favorite parts of using Life for Fred is this one page, Your Turn to Play. It gives the child an opportunity to practice what he or she has been learning. It is simple, it is short lesson, it doesn't take a lot to finish, but it's pretty comprehensive depending on how comprehensive I make it be. And another thing I like about Life for Fred is that it is very engaging while we are reading the story.
So this is 170 million. Okay, so let's talk about it. So how many zeros did you put?
6.
6 zeros at the end because it's million, right? But here is the problem you're having. 170. How do you write 170? Remember, when we were doing our place value, what did we say? 100, tens, and ones, right? So where will my 100 be? 1, right? And where will my 70 be? 7 will be here. And what will be here in the ones place? Good. Do you see how to write 170? So it's not 100 like this and 70. Do you see that? Because this is not 170. 1, 2, 3. If I put a comma, this is 10,070. Do you see? That's how we learned about our place value. Alright? So if I say 230, how will you write 230?
Okay.
Good. Do you see that? Do you notice something when you were writing? So when I'm saying 200, I just write the 2 first. 30, I put it here. Do you see that? What if I say it's easy? Do you see? Now correct yourself with this. 170 million. Write it now.
Okay.
Correct yourself right here.
Don't look at this.
No, you can do it here. Right here. Correct yourself.
Okay.
170 million.
Okay.
170 million.
Million. Okay. Let's write that.
So where's million? You've only written 170.
Oh.
Do you see that now? So that is 100. Because this is 170, right? And because this is 6th place, I know that that is million. Do you see that? That is why with this one, I'm able to do it. If I wrote this number like this now, and I say 170, and I didn't tell you what the number is, how will I first find out? How did mommy teach you to find out? 1, 2,
3.
and then put. Okay?
1, 2, 3.
And then we'll put. Is there a comma here too? No. So how many is there? How many? 6 place. So it is now what? And this makes it what? Million. And what is now this number together?
170.
170. So do you see how you tell your number? Okay.
Deshaun worked on his Red Hot Root Word and Daily Language Review booklet. When I opened the Daily Language Review booklet, I discovered that he has only 2 more weeks to go for him to be through with this present curriculum. Deshaun prefers to finish a week's worth of work in a day for each of his booklets. So when I mean 2 weeks, I mean 2 days. But it's still going to be 2 weeks because he does this 1 day out of a week. At 11:36 a.m., we had a little snack break and a mental break. And after that, Deshaun will attend to his root words and his daily language review.
Still on mental break?
Yeah, we just came upstairs.
Okay. How many minutes more do you have?
5 to 3 minutes, I think.
Okay. Second or minutes? Second. You said 5 to 3 seconds.
No, it's about 3 minutes.
5 to 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes?
3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I want to work on my computer.
By the way, there's something that I need you to press for me.
Okay, later.
Oh, look, iPhone mirroring. Mommy, is this Apple device your phone? And then my study phone connected, all connected?
They're all Apple products.
So, and yeah. Even the TV? No, TV's LG.
This is big now. Welcome.
Mom, why does your heart? What does your heart beat?
What do you think? Why does your heart beat?
It's pumping the blood in and out.
Yeah, exactly.
But why does it have to make that exact sound?
Because
Can't you just make?
it's the way the first at which is popping out. That's what is making that sound.
After our mental and lunch snack break, Deshaun worked on the rest of his paperwork while I tried to work on the system. We finished paperwork by 12:19 and then we got ready to have lunch. They wanted fries and that was what I made for lunch. While I made lunch, they were busy building their fort. Deshaun had his with ketchup and Michaela and Bennett had theirs with sausage.
Just imagine.
I am learning how to be more in the scene than behind the scene. So here I go with inserting myself into the scene.
Mommy, look.
What's that?
I made a little base tower.
The base tower. Okay. Okay.
Like with the glass on top.
With the glass on top. Okay. And what are you building?
I want to build a station.
A station? A spaceship? Or a station?
A spaceship.
A spaceship.
He said that the spaceship's gonna be dropping.
Alright, food is ready.
I want to wait for it to cool.
Okay, wait for it to cool then.
Did Bennett say that you can play with that? Mommy, I decided to make my tower a flying tower.
A flank tower?
Flying tower.
A flying tower?
Yeah, I'm imagining that they're in the middle of the war. I was planning on putting this code here so that, like, the signal that sticks on top of the house, so that they can communicate with other people on this side.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to put a spade on that. I just need to locate the middle here.
Okay. Alright, your lunch is ready when you're ready. When are we eating lunch today? I think we ate lunch a little late. 1:30. Come on.
Pew 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 pew. Why won't you die? My copy and table.
While they had lunch, I prepared my Amazon Prime return that I had to do and also made myself coffee. I love this particular coffee, but this recent order that I got, the creamer wasn't very creamy. It had a lot of, I don't know what to call that, those little chunks inside, and I didn't like it.
You don't have to fix it yourself. If you fix it yourself, it will be better.
So, Bennett brought this to me that we should learn this now. He has been doing CVC word, and now he wants to try the CVCC word. So we're going to start with the CC blends first. So, Bennett, blend.
Fat.
Read what you say. Ghost. Good. Now the next one. Good. The next one. Okay. Next one. Good. The next one. Special sound. Let's see again together. Okay. Good. The next one. Good.
Your phone.
Okay. Leave that. It's charging. Okay. Good. Next one. Good. What is this one? Remember it.
Mommy.
No, remember when C and H are together, it's a digraph. What does best friend? What do they say when they are together? C and H. No, C and H, not T and H. C and H.
Like chips.
Did I ask you?
No.
Alright, C and H is what? No, that's S and H. S and H is shh. C and H is ch. Let me see your mouth. Good. Alright. What about this? Use your finger.
Mommy.
Now put them together. Blend it. Cool. Good job.
Mommy.
Michaela, can I have a moment? Okay. What about this? Put them together. What sound does this make? Now put them together. Say that again. Now put them together. Don't chunk. Blend them. You're still doing. Now blend them together. Don't chunk it. Good job. When we are spelling, we chunk. When we are reading, we blend.
But I mistakenly made to your camera.
Okay.
But I mistakenly cheated.
Chunked it, you mean? You mistakenly chunked it instead of blending. Yes.
But I blended more good.
Okay, you're getting better. Okay, let's blend. Good. Say that again. Good. What about this one? That was beautifully said, Bernette. What about best friend?
Wait, are we on the next one?
Look at them. What are they? What do we call them? No, when they now come together, what do we say? And what do we call them? What are they? They are. What are they called? What kind of friend? What kind of friend are they? They are best friend.
And look, If they're not put them closer, then they're going to say their own name.
Yes. If they are not closer, we have to just say their names. We have to say each of them sound. But when they are closer, so if they are not closer, we are going to say what?
This one's my own name.
If they are not close together, what do we call it? Michaela, I do not appreciate that. Please step outside. I need some time with Bennett. All right. What are we going to do? Because they are together. They are best friends.
I'm going to call them.
All right. What's this one? Now, I don't want you to chunk it. I want you to blend them together. Good. All right. This. Good.
I was going to do that.
What about this? Swoo. Good. Good. And then this. Say that again. Two. Okay. Two. Good job. Yeah. Now we're going to stop here for today. And tomorrow we're going to try to read all of them together. All right?
Okay.
Good job, Benny.
Hey, it was good.
You were good.
Bye and see another video.
Bye.
Mommy, can I try my video? Just give me the phone.
Why?
Because I want to try my video.
You want to watch it?
I want to watch my video.
Okay, then let me stop the video, then I'll give you to watch. All right?
The next thing we did was to go out to the playground to burn some energy. My intention was that I was going to read a book and or take a walk while they play at the playground. But Bennett on this day did not allow me to enjoy this. After like 30 to 35 minutes, they decided that they wanted to go back home. I made myself a cocktail while I made dinner for today. Michaela is currently loving this learning tablet that we got from the library.
Smell.
Mangiare. Cucinare.
Smell. That's from a street taco.
You've got 3 streak already.
What are streaks?
It's like points. You've got 3 points.
Gli esercizi.
Hose!
La donna. Le donne. 1-0. Una ragazza. Un'amica. 8D. Il piatto. I
Mommy,
piatti.
this is the final
Il
goal.
cuore. I cuori. La rosa.
South. Good.
Le rose.
This is for 5 people.
For 4th grade?
Lavalle.
People.
Levarli. 8E.
Recently, I've been trying out how to make my plantain last longer by freezing them in the chest freezer. This time around, I decided to add salt to it because I didn't like it without the salt. With the way things are looking, I'm contemplating maybe I'll be needing another chest freezer and probably put that in the garage. One will probably be for storing food stuff that comes from Nigeria and I have to keep them in the fridge for a while. And the other one will be for my everyday use because I'm tired of opening and closing and rearranging things in this freezer. On the menu for dinner today was beans and plantain porridge. Clean as you go is my rule while I'm cooking, and it helps me a lot because after cooking I'm usually very tired, but when I cook clean as I go, once I finish cooking I have less plates and dishes to wash. Once dinner was ready, it was time for the kids to come and serve the table.
Kayla, come. Take this to the table.
Mommy, and I'll do
Okay, take this to the table.
this. This to the table?
The cutleries, are they all there?
Oh, no.
Okay. Kayla, the bowls for your Gary, take them to the table.
I want to use the gray one. I want the blue one. Yeah. Then, okay. Yeah, put back that one. I didn't put in 2. Because one for his carrots and one for his porridge. Mom, where's all the green stuff in the porridge?
What's the green stuff?
The leaves.
I didn't put leaf today.
Oh, that's why the porridge seems orange.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that rhymes. Porridge, orange. Orange. You didn't put that in. It's this.
All right, Kayla, let's go.
Do. Mommy, go. Go.
Do. It doesn't rhyme with go.
Do. No, go.
Rhyming? Are you talking of rhyming or you're just stuck saying
Mom,
words?
Can Daddy use a fork? Can Daddy use a fork?
For Gary?
No, for yeah.
Yeah, for beans,
Sorry.
yes, it's fuck now.
Here's how.
No, give them just spoon. Now take that. I don't know if he's going to drink Gary. When he comes, he's going to decide. You guys are the ones that want to drink Gary. You take your spoon for your Gary and your fork. Oof. Today is a scarf day
What's scarf?
without my wig.
Why? Well, why do you have scarf days and weekdays? What's weekdays for?
I don't have
Outings?
scarf days, but I've not removed my scarf since in the morning. So That's why I'm like, his
yeah.
scarf days.
Wait, so you went to the playground with your scarf?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Does it look good? Does it
Yeah.
look bad?
It looks. The back, you have to pull down the back.
I have to pull down the back.
Mom, that doesn't look really good. It looks good, but not really good.
Now you look like Ninja. Turn
Now
your
I
head.
look like ninja.
Turn your head.
Mom, Mommy, it's
Okay.
in the middle.
Ninja. All right, are we done?
Mommy, do you know what?
Are we done setting the table?
Yes.
Okay, Kayla, go call daddy.
Mommy, did you know that actually Michaela is deadly
Where is
ninja
Daddy's
in
water?
the strongest battlegrounds?
Mr. Bennett, are you done cleaning your mess?
I'm about to do that.
Okay, finish cleaning your mess and let's eat dinner. 6:55.
Wait, it's not early, a bit early.
Well, just 5 minutes early.
But that'll take us, that's basically the time that'll take us to play. We'll start our dinner by 7.
Exactly.
On the spot.
I think so today.
Mom, remember that time when we were going to church and I predicted the time, and then when we got to church, it was that exact time that I predicted.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
After bathing the kids, Paul dressed them up while I stepped upstairs to journal and to reflect about my day. While still journaling, the kids listened to bedtime story on YouTube. They presently love Tinga Tinga, which is an African folktale. After that, we come together, read a poem, and listen to the Bible. We are currently in the book of Matthew, and today we read chapter 13. Luckily, I caught something on voice notes that I will cherish forever.
Back and report to John what you hear and see. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor.
So it's like the other disciples are John's eyes.
What do you mean?
So like Jesus told the disciples to tell John what they were seeing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe John was not with them. So yeah, so
He
they
was
were
in
like
prison.
the weakness.
Why was he in prison?
Remember I told you,
Believing God?
not only for believing in God. Remember that we were talking about what's his name, Herodias, the one that married Herod, and the daughter came and danced and asked for the head of John the Baptist. Yeah, so it was because John kept telling them that it's not right for Herod to marry his brother's wife. So Herodias was formerly the wife of King Herod's brother. And then King Herod went and married her. And John started to preach against it, that that's adultery and that's not right. Herodias got angry with John and started to look for ways to kill him. But he couldn't kill him because King Herod believed that John was really a good man. But to please his wife, he said, okay, I will just hold him. And again, to stop John from inciting other people to start talking about him in a bad way, like, oh, king, you're doing something wrong, he decided, okay, instead of killing you, I'll put you in the prison.
At first, I thought they chopped his head off, but he was still able to live, so they put him in this cushion in prison.
No, he was in the prison. It was while he was in the prison that King Herod had that big feast, and the daughter of Herodias came and danced, and King Herod said, oh, I'm the king, ask me whatever you want to ask me. You remember that story? Yeah. So that's why he was put in prison. because he was saying what was right. He was calling them accountable. He was telling them, he was holding them accountable for what they were doing that was wrong. Continue. Okay.
Mom,
Molested.
are you gonna wake us up again?
When
When we're sleeping?
Well, if you don't wake up before daddy leaves, because I want you guys to still kiss daddy when daddy's going to work. But I want you to sleep for as long as you want to. Yes, baby.
Imagine if daddy leaves very early.
Okay,
comes
that's...
back very late. Like, we never see him.
Imagine that, So we are blessed, aren't we? That we get to spend time with daddy. We get to see him in the morning to say bye, daddy. And then we get to, have him in the night again.
But
eat dinner
imagine
with him.
if he didn't have any break days.
Exactly. Imagine if he doesn't have any off day too. Yeah, I can
We would
imagine.
literally never see him.
Yeah. And how would that make you feel? If you're sad. Yeah. So that's part of the reason why we thank God every day, and we say thank you, God, for giving us all these opportunities. Because it's not everybody that has that opportunity. And it's not,
Then quit the job and look for another one that doesn't charge you full time.
But how will they feed their family? So some people have to really, really work hard because they have to make that money to sustain their family. So we are blessed. We are blessed not because we are the best, right? Or do you think that we are without sin? We sin. But God still chooses to bless us with this blessing of having family time together. So I really thank God for that. Okay. Can we continue now? Okay.
It's the man who does not fall away on account of me.
As John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John.
We thanked God and called it a gift while I went to have me time with Obi.